What up, YouTube? Doug here, TWT Bulls. Hope everybody's having a good one. So I wanted to do a video and show off these two 5-month-old female Frenchies we have up and coming. We have Fiji, this little blue fawn merle. Man, she looks just like Diego, 5 months old. She's incredible, blue fawn merle. And then we have Blueberry, who's solid blue, really tons of body, compact and thick. She has the chest drop and that thick little body already. So neither of these girls are for sale. We're gonna raise these girls up to breed to little Winston. But I just think they're looking so good, I wanted to show them off. And they're out here with Ruby playing rough. And Winston's out here, and Winston got the toy. And we have little Diego out here too. So have a little party going on. I wanted to show you these girls because I'm telling you, a lot of these French Bulldogs, I've noticed from 4 months to like 10 months, they can go through a little bit of the lanky or skinny stage. But I tell you what, these females for being 5 months old, Diego, come on, they are little tanks. They really are. I'm really impressed with them. So here they are, little 5-month-old beasts. And I tell you what, you know, a lot of guys that breed bullies, they're like, oh, if you want to make money, breed Frenchies. And then when you get into Frenchies, they're like, oh, if you want to make money, you have to get into these rare genetics, the new stuff like fluffies and like testable chocolate and Isabellas and pinks and all these fancy colors. Well, you know, to me, guys, let's be real. When you start getting into fluffy and to all these different color genetics, really you're getting into a fad. And I have a lot of friends who have spent $30,000, $40,000 on French Bulldogs. Some of them because of the fluffy gene, some of them because of the testable chocolate or Isabella or pink or some new gene. And they spend a lot of money on these Frenchies. And then I see them at a year old and I'm seeing like long skinny leg bones. I'm seeing longer muzzles, longer bodies, skinnier dogs. And I just think, oh my word, you spent that much money and the dog's built like that? But I guess it's because my main focus and what I care about is the short, thick legs and the short, thick bodies and the flat faces. You know, the size and the structure is what I care about. Because you got to think, when you get into these fads and something's really rare, it's going to be more expensive. But then over time, that value is going to go down. And then the more and more of that color or the fluffy or whatever, the more there are, the cheaper they get. So you can invest all this money to get a certain, you know, long hair gene or color, but then by the time you're consistently producing those puppies, they're going to be worth way less than what you spent for them. Because fads come and go, you know, fads come and go. So something like size and structure, like what I'm into, is always going to be there. That's why you see all different colors, you know, brindles, blues, lilac fawn, blue fawn merle. I love all different colors because I'm not really caring about the color. It's all about the size, the thickness, the structure. So think about it, and it's hard to describe to people until they start owning these dogs. When you think of a Labrador Retriever or a Golden Retriever or a German Shepherd, you kind of picture a certain dog and kind of assume all these dogs are pretty much the same. And I used to be that way about the French Bulldogs. You know, you picture the ears and the little body and, you know, the flat face, and oh, it's a French Bulldog. Come on, Diego. But I'll tell you what, the more you get into these dogs, the more you go to shows and the more you research and the more social medias you follow, you realize there's a big difference in size and structure and thickness and face shape and head shape and, you know, the length of the legs. There's big differences. So when you're buying a puppy or you're buying a dog, you want to find a breeder who has dogs that look the way you like, you know, that are built the way you like. It really is important because all Frenchies are not the same, you know. And if you just go to like a classified ad, a lot of the times you might be getting a French Bulldog, but it could be tall and skinny, it could be short and thick. You don't know what you're getting. Is your breeder totally focused on certain colors? A lot of times that size and structure can go out the window quick. So, you know, it is important to find a breeder who has a vision and who has a, you know, what they're concentrating and focusing on matches up with really your top priorities and what you want. Man, I love how thick look how thick little Ruby is. Ruby's a little tank. But you see these girls out playing. Winston's going to town on his little toy. Oh, my dad just came out here. So yeah, so Fiji and Blueberry were born on June 19th. And I can't wait to see like when Fiji goes to Winston, that'll be combining like Diego and Gaston's genetics. I just can't wait. It's gonna be incredible. So I love these little females. You can see she has the light eyes. Man, Dad, can you even believe how thick Blueberry is for 5 months old? She's definitely a candidate to be our thickest Frenchie when she gets older. Yeah, solid blue, solid blue. A lot of the solid blues, as they age, little copies of brindle start to come out, but not Blueberry. She's solid blue. And then Fiji, the blue fawn. I don't know, Diego's trying to get back where the other dogs are. Diego, come on. Come on, Diego. But Diego loves chasing the toy. Come on. Look at them all out here playing. Oh, now Ruby wants the ball. All it takes is one of them chasing it to where they all want it. Here they go. Yeah, Winston found that toy. He's hiding from them. All right, Ruby, you ready? Yeah, it looks like a big cigar. He won't give that toy up. He will not give it up. Here comes Diego. He noticed Winston's toy. He's going to try to take his toy. Here they go. Oh, man, it's funny. Look, Ruby wants to chase the ball. Ruby, you want to chase the ball? All right, go, Ruby. Well, Diego's going to beat her to it. Diego's beating her to it. But yeah, I mean, for 5 months old, I had to show these girls off. They're looking so thick already. I can't wait to see how they look when they're older. I think a lot of the French Bulldog breeders who are into the size and the structure and the qualities I'm into, one thing I've noticed is they evaluate the quality of their dogs a lot by the bone thickness of their legs. And when I look at Fiji, her legs are so short, but the bones are thick, you know. She definitely... Fiji, come here. There she goes. She looks a lot like Bunny. Here's Blueberry over here. I have them in this back section where they're not usually, and they're getting into everything. But yeah, so the thickness of the leg bones, I think, is a real important something to look at when you're evaluating, you know, things you're into. Come here, Fiji. Here they come. Here's Fiji. Oh no, that's Fiji and Ruby. Man, Ruby is short too. Yeah, Fiji's got the thick little leg bones. She's right there. Come on, Blueberry. Here she comes. Look at Ruby. Ruby's a little tank as well. But yeah, it's fun. I'm loving these Frenchies. I'm looking at them on YouTube, on Instagram. We had a lot of fun at that show we went to. You guys know, we saw a bunch of dogs there. So we're having a ton of fun. Diego. Let's get Diego and Ruby to go on a race here. It's hard not to breed to Diego because he has such a small frame, but like he's got that bone thickness and the muscle size, you know? There they go. They don't try to race Diego. Oh, look at Fiji. She's happy to see you.
Good girl.
Hey, Fiji. Good girl, Fiji. Good girl. Good boy. Look at Fiji. Oh, whenever I bend down to try to get a good shot of them, they come up to me like they're gonna hit my phone out of my hand. What's up, Blueberry? Man, she's a little tank. For having such a deep chest drop and thick body, she still has a short frame, really muscular rear. You guys know the rear is one of the first things I look at when I evaluate the dog. I kind of start at the rear and work my way forward. But the rear, the feet, all that, very important. Yeah, there you go. That's good for pictures, getting them up on the stump. See if you can back up and make them stay.
Stop, stay.
Look, Ruby's like, forget that.
Stay. Good boy.
Look at her. Oh, they're funny.
Good boy.
Nice. Look, Diego knows you got something. He's like, what does he have?
I got my little training treats.
Oh, you gotta be careful walking around with treats in your pocket around all these. They'll start harassing you.
I got a little sack here.
Oh, nice. Look, Ruby knows it. Ruby's getting her exercise in with these puppies. Get little Winston on this toy. Winston, sit. Winston, sit. Oh, he knows I have the camera on, so he's not listening. Winston, sit. Oh, there you go. He sat, and then Ruby jumped over him. Get it, Ruby. And then she didn't chase it. She acted so excited for it and then stalled out. Yeah, look at Winston running and Blueberry chasing him. So Winston's 4 months. Blueberry and Fiji are 5 months. So it kind of shows you how short and tiny little Winston is. But the little dude is thick. He really is. He is a thick little dude. Winston. Winston, sit. Trying to teach him to sit for stuff, but he's not listening. Sit with these other dogs here. He's too excited. But this is what we do. We get out with them, grab a couple toys and treats, and let him. Ruby is getting airborne for this thing. Oh! All right, get it, Ruby. Look, she gets airborne for it, and then I throw it, and she goes slow after it. There's little Fiji. I don't know what Fiji's looking for. Fiji's such a muscular little thing. So we go next week to confirm our Diego and Paloma breeding. So I'm gonna get you guys more video of Paloma next week. That's gonna be a real good one. Oh, here's Diego. Come on, Diego. Here's Diego's little squeaky ball. Ruby's still after me. Get it. These girls are funny. But anyways, guys, we appreciate you for watching, for following along. You guys will see Blueberry and Fiji. Like I said, 5 months old now. You'll see them grow and one day be bred to little Winston, which I think will be super cool. Man, they're gonna get thick. Look, little Blueberry's already tired. Blueberry's chunky butt's already worn out. They lay like little frogs when they're tired. It's funny. She's already worn out. Here, come on, Diego. Let's see if I can get Diego to pose on this. Diego, come on. Pose on this stump. I don't think he wants to get up on it. You don't want to get up on it, buddy? Oh, look, he's just doing it. That's how people get really good pictures. You prop their front legs up on like a rock or a stump, and you can get good pictures. Ruby's not letting me. Look at Fiji. See how thick or short her little leg bones are? Flat face at 5 months old, muscular already. Oh, Blueberry, same way. Whoa! Oh, Ruby almost took it out of my hand. But all right, guys, I appreciate you for watching, for subscribing, for following along. Stay tuned. We'll keep the little videos coming. We appreciate you. Let me get a little, look at Winston. Winston wants the toy. Winston has a ton of drive for the little toys. It's really funny.
Come on,
He's so tiny, it's hard to.
Hey,
Whoa, you see Ruby?
come on, get up.
Oh, Diego did it for a second.
Yeah, come on,
Man, Ruby is a wild woman today.
come on.
I never saw Ruby go after the toy like that. Ruby, you're going crazy for the camera today. But all right, guys, we appreciate you. Thank you, and we'll catch you on the next one.